All right. So we're gonna do the 25K Q&A. I missed the 20K Q&A. To be honest, I just lost the questions and then I got lazy. So yeah, I'm gonna do the 25K Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to give me some questions. So if you want to be like featured in one of these Q&As going forward, just ask me questions over there. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna get started. You guys pulled through with a bunch of questions. So yeah, let's start. And there's a lot of these, so I'm not going to be going super in depth to all of them. What's been your best trip to an amusement park excluding Cedar Point? Well, yes, it's definitely been Cedar Point. But other than that, probably I took a trip to like what got me into coasters, like to both the Universal parks with my like cousins and family, which was a good trip. I really like that trip, so probably that one. That or I did like Great Adventure with one of my best friends. Um, for during Holiday in the Park, and we just marathon Nitro. And that was my first B&M Hyper, and that was my first time marathoning something, and because the park was like absolutely dead. So that would also be a highlight. Do you think Iron Gwazi will be better than Steel Vengeance? No, I don't. I don't think it has the length. Six Flags or Cedar Fair overall? Probably Cedar Fair. But Six Flags isn't as bad as people say. If you could move any coaster other than Steel Vengeance to your home park, what coaster would you do? Maverick, because Maverick is my number two. Um, if you could RMC any wooden coaster, what would you do? I don't know. I don't like think. I guess probably like Wildcat or Lightning Racer. Um, yeah, probably one of those. Probably Wildcat. Um, what do you think the next coaster at Cedar Point will be? I thought it was gonna be a Girl Slide Infinity coaster. Obviously, I made a video on that. But I don't know, maybe Fourth Dimension coaster, maybe a Mach Extreme Spinner, or T Rex. Um, what do you think the least intense seat is on King Ka? Probably like the second row. I mean, the front you have the wind in your face, and it's like scary being up in the front. And the back is really rattly. Like the farther back you go in the train, it gets rougher. So just the second row would probably be the least intense seat. But King Ka is a very intense ride. No matter what, it will be intense. Would you rather ride the blue or green side of Twisted Colossus? The blue, because I've heard it's just better and it just has like more airtime. Hi there, hi, hello. What are your favorite songs and artists? Ooh, right now I've been bumping a lot of Pop Smoke. Um, like my favorite songs of his are, yeesh, I'd say like Element, Dior, obviously, Christopher Walking, AP, and I'll say Invincible. But I'm also listening to a lot of Travis recently. I saw him live at Rolling Loud, which was pretty lit. Um, my favorite songs of Travis would probably be Skeletons, Drugs, You Should Try It, um, and Goosebumps. I really like Goosebumps. Um, who was the first coaster channel you watched? Airtime Thrills. Yeah, Airtime Thrills. Least favorite coaster? Probably Wildcat, but I don't really feel as strongly on it as I did. Um, I don't know the theme park you want to go to the most, but the theme park you want to go to the most, but haven't. So yeah, okay. Probably um, it's a probably Tokyo Disney Sea. Best Peggy song and why is Rainbow Six? I don't really listen to JPEG Mafia that much. Just 1.5 whatever and Calvert, which I use in a lot of my videos. And why is Rainbow Six? I don't know. I haven't played Siege in a while. Actually, I'm getting back into Siege, or my friends and I are. But I just don't really have that much time. Opinions on Canada's Wonderland. What do you think they need? I don't know what Canada's Wonderland needs, and I haven't been to Canada's Wonderland. But I think Leviathan looks pretty cool. Yukon Striker is like probably the best dive coaster out there. Obviously, I haven't been on it, but it looks like the best one. And Behemoth looks fine. It looks like a B&M Hyper. What are your top 25 bucket list coasters? I'm not doing 25. I'll say for my bucket list coasters, I'll say Twisted Timbers, I-305, Storm Chaser, Hakuge, and Lightning Rod. I know that's a lot of RMCs. Let me do some non-RMCs. I'll also say Velocicoaster, um, uh, Dodonpa, and Um, what's one more? What's one more go? And Fury, I guess. But I don't really need to get on Fury. I don't know why. Europe anytime soon? No. I haven't even like done most of the US. Um, I'm skipping what state do you live in? I'm skipping what's your second channel. Any coaster trips planned? Also, if I get a Fastlane Plus, can I get in everything at CP in one day? Yeah, you could probably get in everything. You can get in most things. Like you can get in all the major rides, all the major coasters. But you won't be able to do many rerides. You might be able to reride like one ride. Um, Review of Six Flags Over Georgia, and also Goliath has no seatbelt, just a lap bar thing. Okay. I haven't been to Six Flags Over Georgia, but it looks pretty cool. Twisted Cyclone, I've heard like really good things about that. It's like one of the better RMCs, even though it's short. And Goliath, I've also heard great things about that. It's one of the best B&M hypers, if not the best, or at least in the U.S. Um, would you prefer a rough coaster with a great layout or a smooth coaster with a bad layout? A rough coaster with a great layout. I don't like roughness is really annoying to me, but it's not like if it's a great layout, it's a great layout. Most underrated coaster. I well, Great Bear is really underrated. I think it's like honestly right now it's my favorite invert over Montu and Raptor, which I know is a very hot take. So yeah, and Nitro is really underrated. Left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. What's some advice on how you make your videos and how you record everything? So recording everything, I record it in Audacity, and then I move it over to my desktop by just uploading it to my Google Drive. And then to edit, I just put into Premiere and edit it and do the animations in Adobe Animate. I get it all off of my school, so I just leech off of my school, so I just do it for free. Um, so as for like making videos, you just gotta, I don't know, just make it, just be creative, be yourself, do whatever you want. You don't have to like I mean, yeah, like be different because there's a lot of coaster channels out there now, and I've like gotten pretty bored of watching most of them because they're kind of all the same. So yeah, is Great Bear a low, mid, or upper tier invert? Upper tier. That's what I just said a little bit ago. Thoughts on Kennywood? I have not been, and I probably won't go just because, like, Phantoms looks really good. Phantom's Revenge, and like Steel Curtain looks pretty cool too. But there's nothing like pulling me there really. Like, there's so many other places I need to go to. That Kennywood is kind of low on the list. Do you think Top for Dragster will ever reopen? Yeah, I do think it'll reopen. It's a 400-foot coaster. They're not gonna get rid of it. They will like Cedar Point will like fight like the Ohio Department of Health or whatever is gonna close it to death before they close that thing because it's a huge investment. It's a huge icon to the park. It's a big reason why people come. You know, it's huge. It's quite literally huge. They're not just gonna close it. They're not just gonna tear it down. Um, What's your favorite chicken sandwich, Popeyes? The spicy one. If you got the opportunity to operate a ride, any ride, what would it be and why? Well, I wouldn't want to operate a ride because that just sounds terrible. But if I could, I would probably operate Nitro, just because it seemed like the ops there are crazy. Actually, no, that'd be tough then. No, I'd probably operate like Bizarro. That seems like a fun one to operate. Um, what is the most romantic coaster to take your date on? Do not take your date on a coaster. I mean, you can if you want, but like, that's not really that's super corny. Would you suck off Coaster Studios? No, not a question, but come to Universal. Yeah, I probably will. How do you feel about Velocicoaster? How about you feel about what you said about Velocicoaster testing? I've said this before, and I will say it again. When I made that video, it had been testing at a snail's pace for like 3 weeks, and people were agreeing with me in the comments when it first came out. So I don't want to hear like it's stupid. As soon as I posted that video, like a week later, it started testing fast. And I made a revised video. I do think Velocicoaster is good. I don't think it's slow anymore. Or I mean, I haven't even written it, but just what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, I was wrong. So I apologize. I was wrong. What would you say are the most overrated and underrated coasters? Underrated, I'd say Great Bear Nitro. Overrated, Raptor is pretty overrated, to be honest. Um, yeah, that's all I know. Okay. Best moment on any coaster. Yeesh, that's a lot. I really like Maverick's first drop. I really like the Outer Bank on Steve. I really like the 5 second floater hill on Mako. I really like the launch on Dragster. I really like um the launch on Ka. I really like what else do I like? I like Maverick's tunnel launch. I like El Toro's Camelbacks. I like Sky Rush's second hill and the twisted hill I really like. There's a lot of stuff I like. I can't narrow it down to one. What moment did you realize you used to be GP? There wasn't like a singular moment where I realized I was a GP at one point. It was just kind of when I got into coasters, I was like, oh yeah, I was a GP. Um, Hulk or Rock and Roller Coaster? Hulk, for sure. Hulk. Which European country is the best for roller coasters in your opinion? I haven't been to any of them for roller coasters. But based on the looks, I'd say like Germany probably. What is the top coaster you want to ride in America? Probably I-305 right now. Favorite memory from an amusement park? That like Nitro Marathon I was talking about before. Do you like McDonald's? Yeah, I like McDonald's. Is there a perfect coaster? Nope. Oh, actually, maybe like Steve, but still, there are like minor issues with Steve, but it's just nitpicks. No, yeah, Steve is perfect. When ranking top 10, and Maverick, I'd say is perfect too. Besides maybe the vest restraints, but still, I talked about in my Maverick review. I like am happy that there are vest restraints because or like the over the shoulder things because A, it's soft, so it doesn't like hurt, and B, if there were those snaps with lap bars, there would be like serious whiplash, which would not be fun. For the Stangle dives. What coaster you thought it was intense but not? I don't know what that means. Is it what coaster did I think would be more intense than it was? Um, I thought Montu would be more intense than it was. Um, it was intense, especially the Batwing. I thought it would be more intense than it was, but it wasn't like crazy. What is best element? I already talked about those. What mainstream pop artists do you like? I don't really listen to pop. I listen to rap. Oh, I listen to rap. I'm edgy. I uh, like Travis Scott is basically pop at this point, and Pop Smoke, Pop Smoke, like mainstream artists. I'll just say, Travis Scott, Pop Smoke, Lil Nas X, Kanye. Um, yeah, that's like the mainstream people I listen to. Um, when will you visit Europe and what parks you want to visit? So I don't know when we're going to visit Europe, but parks, I'd say Energylandia. Um, what else? Fantasialand. And I will do one more. I'll say, um, probably Europa. Yeah, Europa. How important is theming for you? Are you theme park enthusiast or coaster enthusiast? I am a coaster enthusiast, obviously. But I do like really like theme parks because I grew up going to Disney parks. So theming is like somewhat important, but it's kind of like two different mindsets when I'm judging a coaster versus when I'm judging like a themed thing. I'm not like including theming as like a category when judging a coaster. Just like I'm not including like airtime when I'm judging a dark ride. Out of the USA, what is your favorite park and or coaster? Cedar Point, Steel Vengeance. What's your top bucket list coaster? I talked about those before. Your music taste is untouchable. Got to make a separate channel for music. I did, yeah. Related content posted on the current one or scrap music content altogether. Wait, what? Okay. Your music taste is untouchable. Got to make a separate channel for music related content. Post it on the current one or scrap music content altogether. Yeah, no, I made a separate channel for music stuff, but I haven't really touched it that much. I did like 5 videos. And then I kind of like not gave up, but I just like I'd rather work on this channel just because it's monetized, than the music one. And I just like I don't even have that much time to do this channel right now. So yeah. If you could have one UK park as your home park, which would it be? Um, one UK park as your home park, which would it be? Probably I don't know, Alton Towers. I don't really know UK parks. Favorite theme park food? Like everything at Epcot. Epcot has really good food. What's your favorite type of chair? Uh, I don't know. Um, the cushioned ones, spinning ones. I don't know. Is Rougarou really that bad? I didn't ride Rougarou. Thoughts on Disgrace of Six Flags Great Adventure? That is Skull Mountain. I guess you don't like it. It's fine. Uh, I don't really ride it that much because yeah, no, just don't ride it if you don't like it. Manta Orlando or Superman Ultimate Flight? Probably Manta. Um, yeah, it's just a more complete ride. But I don't dislike Superman. What's your favorite coaster music? I don't really listen to coaster music. I have no idea any soundtracks at all. Um, oh sure. Okay. What is your top five bucket? I already talked about that. Top bucket list coaster in Europe. Probably. I don't know. I talked about it on the list. Maybe one of those was in Europe. I'll just say Terran right now. Or Zadra or G-Force. Uh, opinion on goldfish, the snack that smiles back. Um, they're pretty bland. They're all right. You got to eat a lot of them though to have any flavor. What parks should get an Intamin Blitz? Uh, I don't know. Whatever park can afford one. What coaster outside the U.S.? Okay, no, I'm not. Is YouTube your full time job or is it just a hobby? Well, I'm in high school, so I don't have a job. So technically, this is my full time job. But I'm also like it's not a full time job at all. Like I like barely edit now. So it's like a part time job, but like I make my own hours. It's not really a job. It's just a hustle, to be honest. Number one bucket list park outside the U.S. Tokyo Disney Sea. Universal or Disney? Disney. Do you like chicken nuggets? Yeah. Thoughts on Rock and Roller Coaster? It's good. I really like the launch. The launch is like a real gut punch. What is now your number one bucket list? Okay, I'm done with these bucket list coaster questions. Have you ever been to the UK? Alton Towers is amazing. I have not, but if I did, I would go to Alton Towers. Worst coaster you've been on? Oh, well, okay, I said that right. Favorite launch coaster? Maverick. Um, if you had all the resources, which country would you go to? Just in general or for coasters? It'd probably be Japan for both. Uh, in general, Japan because I just want to go to Tokyo and go. And that was a weird sentence. I want to go to Tokyo and the countryside and all that stuff. And then for coasters, it has like Dododonpa and Tokyo Disney Sea and you know, yeah. Favorite park food, anything at Epcot, like anything in the countries. Do you like drop towers? I can handle the coasters, but I cry in drop towers. I do like drop towers, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. I do get really nervous in drop towers. Have you been to any British parks? Nope. Top five best states in terms of coaster lineups: Ohio, California, Florida, Pennsylvania, and maybe like I don't know, maybe like Indiana, I guess. They have Holiday World, Indiana Beach, and oh no, definitely not. I thought they had Kentucky Kingdom too, but then I realized that's Kentucky. Maybe New Jersey. Do you mind riding in the rain? No, I don't. It makes the rides faster and it's pretty cool. What's the longest you've ever waited in a coaster line? Probably like 3 hours at Cedar Point. For it was like Raptor or something. It was ridiculous. And Dragster, we were also waited a really long time. What's your number one? Okay, no. Do you do any other art? Oh, this is the last question. No, not really. I wouldn't even consider this like art. This is just like little animation gifs that like make. I throw together. So yeah, that is the Q&A. Thank you all for watching. Um, yeah, I will see you all in the next one, in the next actual video, because this was this is not a real video, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put this up like literally right after I finish editing this. There's not gonna be stuff on the screen. You should like just listen to this as a podcast. I'll probably put that in the beginning of the video. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Oh, also, I'm kind of running out of video ideas. Right now, I'm thinking for the rest of the year, I'll do like a top like 25 and then the best coasters for 2021 or 2022. But once it's actually 2022, I like don't know what to upload. So if you guys could give me some video ideas in the comments, that would be great. There's been actually like the the last video I did with like the best park for like cities, that was someone suggested that for me. The Astroworld video, someone just suggested to me. Um, and yeah, no, those are the only two ones, but like two videos actually like got suggested by some people to me. So yeah, I do actually take these things into account. So yeah, thank you for watching, making it all the way this far to 20 minutes for a Q&A, which is surprising. And I will see you next time.